toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Paul. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy would...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the UCF Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Calls his own number. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Finds his target down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Might be calling a hot route. Try to get it to the edge. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They try to pop a run on the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Third down play from the gun. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first two possessions. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. The give to the tailback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself on the draw.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Motion from the wide receiver. Going right to work up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. He'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Knights will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Power football with the run. There he goes. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. LSU right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The give to the right. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Good timing on the quick out. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down road manageable.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here comes the option. Now the toss. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Charles. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Knights will hustle to the line. To the air on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Working that left side now. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. A brave new world as they make it into the red zone for the first time in this game. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Tigers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Low-scoring 1st half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the... And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out their uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They give it to him again. He breaks the tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He'll keep it himself. He for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal for the offense. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. To throw, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The UCF offense back on the field ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Gets it out quickly. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. It's a draw. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Back open in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Hand off from the shotgun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pass is incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Under fire. A shot toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. The pitch. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Arizona State is up big right now, and honestly, it feels like the Forks have been up since the opening kick. They're up by 15 over Utah. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Charles. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll leave it with him. Running into the open space. Turning it on. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll go to the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. 1st and 10 for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. He's at the touchdown. Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
LSU 21, UCF 6.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the gun, the running back has it. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Charles. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Finds his big tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Whitaker. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Quick release on the RPO. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical.